Hey knitters, it's Wednesday. So I want to start off this video with an awesome story. I was at Hobby Lobby the other day and they had this yarn that was like super cheap, and so I had to buy like tons of it because you can't pass up a yarn sale. And I don't know, maybe this brand is like being discontinued or something, because I don't think I've ever seen it before, but it was like monstrously cheap. And so I bought like a whole bunch of it, just like a crazy amount. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I bought more than just this, but I started using it for my Halloween costume, my Mrs. Weasley costume. So like I'm hoping that because I got all these fun colors, like it's really colorful now, and I'm really excited to finish it. I'm almost done. But I hope I'm not too sick by Halloween, because I feel a little weird, and like, I don't know, I really want to be able to like do stuff on Halloween, but I just like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel kind of, does this yarn look good to you guys? Like, I kind of want to eat it. That sounds really weird, right? Skeins!
Well, this morning I went to my local knitting group, just like I always do, but there were these two women there, and they were really pale, and they were walking kind of stiff, and they looked really sick. And so we started asking them if they had gotten the flu or something and why they had come, but then they just started eating everyone's projects, like the yarn from their projects. It was a little gross, so most of us decided to leave. But ever since I got home, I feel like I've been shaky and I feel a little weird. And I also found this yarn in my bag that wasn't there when I didn't take it. I have never seen this yarn before. But it looks kind of tasty.
Thanks for that weather report, Bob. Oh, wait a moment, I'm getting some instant news feed here. It seems that knitters all over the country are coming down with a strange illness. If you or someone you know is a knitter, please watch out for the following symptoms: pale skin, rigid body movements, and an insatiable desire to eat yarn. Yes, you did hear me correctly, folks. Eat yarn. If you know someone who has come down with these symptoms, please isolate them immediately and remain far away from any yarn they could have come in contact with. We are waiting on more information on how to cure this strange illness. Please stay tuned to Channel 6 News Today. And now we're going to turn our attention to a new segment, which is fan mail. Let's see what I got today, shall we? Oh, what a lovely scarf. It is quite beautiful, isn't it? Oh, yes, very nice. Oh my god! Skeins! Cut the feed! Cut the feed! Oh my god, cut the feed! Party! 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 Party!
Dude, what are you doing? That's my mom's camera!
So, she's like passed out upstairs, dude.
Passed out, she's eating yarn! God!
What does that mean?
She must be like pregnant or something.
Pregnant women eat yarn?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the one who got my girlfriend knocked out. Steve!
Oh! Dude, that's not funny!
It's funny,
yeah. Check out all the booze we drank. Woo! Oh god, I shouldn't be jumping.
Yes. I was at Joann's just looking at some of the arts and craft supplies because I was going to scrapbook this evening, and I went to the yarn section just to see if they had any kind of fun yarn that my friends could maybe use, and well, there was just this lady there, and well, she looked kind of pale, and I walked over to her and asked her if she was sick, and she just looked at me and said, "Skeins," and I said, "Oh, do you need some extra yarn? Because I could loan you some money and maybe you could pay me back if we ever see each other at Joanne's again, if that's a possibility." And she just kept saying skeins, and then she started eating all this yarn, and I didn't know what to do, so I just grabbed a pair of knitting needles and bam, I stabbed her. And she didn't bleed. She just bled red yarn, and it just scared me very much. Yes, it did.
Grandma, Jimmy hit me. He's a big poo-poo head. I want candy, Grandma. Grandma, why are you looking at me? What's wrong with your face, Grandma? You look scary. Earlier this year, I had to close the doors to my company, Rimo Zany Farms Yarn, that my parents started over 50 years ago. This was very distressing because all of our sheep had taken ill and our product was no longer the quality that it once was. To address some of the rumors about my company, I can't imagine that any type of yarn would cause such strange behavior or an illness in any kind of crafter, but if my company's yarn is responsible, I can assure you that it was not intentional. We've always held our product to a very high standard, and I wish all of those who have fallen ill a very quick recovery, and I don't have any more to say about it at this time. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Jonathan. I've been waiting here at the Danielle Jones Medical Facility, where doctors are working on trying to figure out a cure for this strange yarn zombie epidemic that has swept the nation. There are knitters, crocheters, and crafters of all sorts. Even people who work in craft stores have come down with this strange illness, and they seem to have located the brand of yarn, as you were saying earlier, Jonathan. But I'm going to get into what the cure. They do believe that the cure is involved in some kind of heat. Wool, as most people know, shrinks with heat, and some kind of agitation. So they're working on a safe way to heat people who have been affected by this disease and agitate them in such a way where the yarn will actually shrink away into nothing, and therefore perhaps get rid of this affliction that has just swept everyone. It's horrible. Well, that's all the late-breaking information I have on the yarn zombie epidemic at this time. I'm going to swing it back your way, Jonathan and Stacy, for the local weather. I'm Julian Harper for Channel 2 Action News. Thank you.